Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the PSAT. This is Chapter 8, Lesson 51. Last time, an ing word acted like an adjective. Today, the very same ing ending does a brand new job. It becomes a noun. We call that a gerund. Start with the big idea. A gerund is an ing verb form that is used as a noun. Take this sentence. Swimming is good exercise. The word swimming ends in ing, so it looks like a verb. But here it isn't an action being done. Instead, it names the activity, swimming, and that name acts just like a noun. So a gerund takes a verb, adds ing, and turns it into the name of an activity. Because a gerund is a noun, it can do any job a noun does. There are three to know. First, it can be the subject. Swimming is fun. Swimming is what the sentence is about. Second, it can be a direct object. I enjoy swimming. Swimming is the thing I enjoy. Third, it can be the object of a preposition. Good at swimming. Swimming follows the little word at. Same word, swimming, doing three different noun jobs. Often, a gerund brings helpers along. A gerund phrase is the gerund plus the words that complete its meaning. Listen. Sketching old barns relaxes my aunt. The gerund is sketching, and old barns finishes the thought. Together, sketching old barns is the gerund phrase, and the whole phrase works as a single noun, the subject of relaxes. So treat the entire phrase as one big noun, doing one noun job. Now the key contrast. Because the ing ending is shared. A gerund is a noun. A participle with the very same ending is an adjective that describes a noun. Watch the difference. Running keeps me fit. Here, running is the subject, a noun, so it's a gerund. But the running water rose. Here, running describes the water. It tells which water, so it's a participle, an adjective. Same ing word, two completely different jobs. So here's your quick test for any ing word. Try replacing it, or its whole phrase, with the simple word it. Swimming is fun becomes it is fun. That still works, so swimming is a noun, a gerund. But the running water rose cannot become the it water rose. That's nonsense. Because running there only describes the water. If it swaps in for it, it's a gerund. If it only describes a noun, it's a participle. Let's try a few. In this first set, each sentence has a gerund, an ing word used as a noun. Find the gerund itself. Remember, you can swap it for the word it. Pause and try each one before I answer. Coloring eggs is a popular spring activity. What is the sentence about? Coloring eggs. Swap that for it. It is a popular activity. That works, so coloring eggs is a noun, the subject. The gerund itself is coloring, so the answer is coloring. My aunt unwinds after work by sketching. Look at the little word by. What follows it? Sketching. That makes sketching the object of the preposition by, a noun job. So the gerund is sketching. So the answer is sketching. Most students enjoy planting trees on Arbor Day. What do they enjoy? Planting trees. Swap that for it. They enjoy it. That works. So planting trees is the direct object, a noun. The gerund is planting. So the answer is planting. 3 more. Now the ing word is marked in each sentence. Decide whether it does a noun job, making it a gerund, or whether it only describes a noun, making it a participle. Pause and try each one. Wearing funny hats is part of the fun. Is wearing here a noun or a describer? Swap it for it. It is part of the fun. That works, so wearing funny hats is the subject, a noun. So the answer is gerund. The charging defenders sacked the quarterback. Does charging name a thing or describe one? It tells us which defenders, the charging ones. It cannot become the it defenders. So it only describes the noun. So the answer is participle. Americans celebrate the day by making noise. Look at the word by and what follows it, making noise. That makes it the object of the preposition by, a noun job. So the answer is gerund. Let's wrap up. A gerund is an ing verb form used as a noun. It can serve as a subject, as a direct object, or as the object of a preposition. And a gerund phrase works as one big noun. The trap is the participle, which shares the ing ending but only describes a noun. To tell them apart, try swapping in the word it. If it fits, you have a gerund. If the word only describes a noun, it's a participle. Great work.